let's go all the way down. There you go, keep going. Woo!
Holy cow. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Danator channel. I am here today with my carbon copy, Thrill Billy. And speaking of thrills, we're going to be going on a white knuckle action-packed thrill ride adventure to the Xtreme Xperience in St. Louis, Missouri at the Worldwide Technologies Raceway. This experience is where they let boneheads like me and Bill drive very expensive cars around a regulation racetrack. So we got a long way to go to St. Louis, Missouri. Let's hop in and get our butts down to that racetrack and try not to put one of these expensive cars into the wall. Let's get going. Wait, what are you doing?
What?
We're taking this?
Yeah.
I ain't going.
What? Why not?
Dude, it's a Ranger.
Come on, dude. I got you covered.
Come on, you big baby.
Come on, dude. Stop being a big baby. You want to go or not? We're going to be late.
I ain't going. There ain't enough tissue paper or ointment in the world to put my butt in that Where's the swear jar? All right, well, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like switch on your way out. We'll see you next time.
Fine, we'll take the Firebird. Good grief.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's better.
I spoiled you. I spoiled.
Can you say it?
I spoiled.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You don't talk much in the morning.
Yeah, you're a spoiled brat.
Love you, Billy.
Here's your in-flight meal.
Well, thank you. Strawberry?
Strawberry. And your water is at a 52 degree centigrade.
Just the way I like
or
it.
Fahrenheit. I don't do metric. Is it metric?
You know what? I have no idea. Thrill Billy here had plans on taking the Firebird. The Ranger would have been
Not too good on the gas mileage.
a little expensive.
It's a 3-liter V6, but it gets like 16 miles to the gallon. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, the old Firebird gets about 20 plus, so
Yeah.
you get to travel in just a little bit more of a style.
Could drive with the T-tops out all day and get a sunburn.
Hey, that'd be great. Our hair would be sticking straight up, whatever's left of it. Thrill Billy here, he owned a 1991 Firebird. It had, what, the 3.1 multi-port engine in it. And it had the T-tops. I rode in that several times with the T-tops off. And just a few of those drives was enough for me to desire to have a hard top. I'm not much of a removable panel kind of guy, but that's just me.
I gotta have them or go home kind of thing. One of the main points to finding a Firebird again was to get one that had T-tops on it. Of course, the 4th gen's like, it's actually more rare to have a hard top than it is to have a T-top. Twins and all, and I got this little medical condition. I want to know if you got it too. It's this little embarrassing thing I got going on.
So how about those Browns?
How'd you know? How'd you know?
All right, so we got a long road ahead of us. So we're gonna play a little game. Bill's got this 97 Firebird. I've got a 97 Camaro RS. His is a base model 3.8.
and mine's basically the base model 3.8 V6 as well. So we're just going to kind of go through the interior here and just try to figure out what's different. So the biggest difference between my car and his is T-tops. Mine doesn't have that. Hasn't. His radio has all these equalizers. Dude, mine doesn't have that. And mine just has 2 vents, not the 3. So I can get all 3 of these pointed at me if I want to. I try not to touch them too much because I'm afraid they're going to break. The shifter is a T shifter. Mine's just the button. Like a plunger? Kind of like a plunger, yeah. Plunging. Familiar with that? Does yours have the radio control steering wheel? Mine does not. And I hear if you have to remove the steering wheel for whatever reason, that having those wires and stuff in there is kind of a pain. So I'm kind of glad mine doesn't. I love having the radio controls on the steering wheel. These stock GM Pontiac radios are junk. Oftentimes the volume button on here, if you want to turn it down, it turns it up. If you have a car like this, you know what I'm talking about. So here I can just hit the volume on the steering wheel and I don't have to deal with that problem anymore. You know why your radio sounds like crap, don't you? The equalizer's all messed up. Wonder why that is. Jerk. There. Perfect. There you go. My car has the 4-speaker stereo system and yours has the 6. In my car, Britney Spears doesn't sound as good as what it would be in your car. Oh, baby, baby. I don't see the button for your fog lights. Oh, I don't have fog lights. Oh, you don't have that, huh? My car is definitely the superior car then. But do your lights pop up? No. Billy's got to pee. I have the bladder of an 88-year-old woman. So we gonna do pee in the woods or go inside? I'm just gonna pee right here in the parking lot. prepaid, and I didn't understand how it worked. I didn't understand that if I didn't use it all, I could go back in and get the change back. So I just kept like, well, I gotta get my money's worth. Completely overfilled the gas onto the ground. I still had like $3 to go. I was like, what do I do? I just lost $3. Bonehead. Now I've seen rednecks make pools out of their pickup trucks, but this is taking it to a whole nother level. Check out this car hauler. It's hauling a ton of brand new Mustangs.
and one Lamborghini, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect.
Anyway, so the way that this is going to work today, we're just going to have a short briefings as coaches. There's no brake pedal on the right side floorboard. So we have complete trust in you today that you're going to take care of us and not end our lives. So these cars are not limited at all. The only limitation is you as the driver and how fast you want to drive them. So it couldn't get any more real with these cars.
Such a noob.
Thank you very much.
You're going through the face hole.
Do what?
You're going through the face hole. So they just had us go through the course, kind of gave us a rundown of when to brake, when to steer, when to push the gas. And then they warned us how expensive everything is if you get a wheel off the track.
I've forgotten everything about it already.
So it's got me a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie.
The Ferrari has a $15,000 carbon fiber front splitter.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to hitting anything with that. I think what they're having us do now is get fitted for helmets. I got a big pumpkin head, so I'm probably gonna be in the extra large.
Blue one.
All right, so Thrill Billy's got the blue one.
Beautiful day, beautiful car.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Which one? 14. 14. Okay, dark gray one. Got it.
All right, this is my ride. $300,000 car, no big deal.
Do you remember all the hand signals we class?
Lift off, brake, left or right.
And I'll do that.
For go.
Yep. And what do you think it means if I start shaking my fist at you?
Stomp the brake hard in a straight line.
Yes, yes. That's the key. But this track isn't too tricky. There's a couple corners that are a little tricky.
I tried to watch the video over and over again to get an idea.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go and cut on up. Yeah, I'm actually from Kentucky, so I was at that Bowling Green one, and we definitely had trouble dealing with the rain, the weather. So we're going to go ahead and go behind the SS up there, the lead car. But I'm glad you're getting the chance to get in the car now. So we'll start blowing on the throttle just a little bit. So we're going to kind of hug this corner around just for this time by. So up here you're going to see that green cone, that's going to be your apex cone. We're going to want to be looking for those. Alright, now we're going to come back over to my side of the track and we'll start blowing on the gas. And see that bright orange, that's going to be your turning cone, so we're just going to lift off the gas. We're going to wait for this turning cone off the grid and turn it. We're just going to try and link these two together. We start blowing the gas just a little bit. And gas, gas, gas. We're going to stay over here to the right. Lift off the gas, and we're going to turn in. And then this is the corner that's a little tricky because we're going to stay over here to the left. We're going to kind of come in towards this red cone up here. See the red cone? Keep turning. And then we're going to go back out. So now we're going to start drifting out to that turning cone up there. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
And that gets you this nice wide exit for this corner, or wide entry for this corner. So we'll start rolling on the gas now that we got it straight. Gas down. Right. Slow down slow. Hug it around. Now we'll start rolling on the gas. Gas. We're going to come up the banking. Now we're going to come down, kind of hug it. We can roll a little more speed if you want. And I'm going to let a car go by on our right. So we're going to stay to the left and lift off the gas. Now we're going to pick up the speed moving to the right side of the track. And off the brakes, turn in. And now we're going to get brake. Alright, aim for that. Turning down. Could have been a little wider there, but it's okay. And now we'll start rolling on the gas. We're going to stay over here to the right. How's it feeling? You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty planted.
So just lift off the gas and just touch the brake. Now we'll start rolling on the gas, stay to my side of the track. Yeah, it's hard to get this car unplanted. So we're gonna hug this. We're gonna hug it a little closer than we do. Alright, now we're gonna start coming back down. Alright, and I'm going to let a car go by on our left, so we're going to stay over here to the right. Slow up just a little bit. I'll get you on the next turn. Alright, then I'm going to let one more go by, so we're going to stay to the left. And we'll let them go by on our right. Alright, now we're rolling in. Start blowing a little more gas. Gas, and we're going to stay to the right.
Wow, that was awesome.
That's quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, a little bit more brake, out wide, out wide. Yeah, there's nothing like the sound of the thing.
Oh, it's awesome.
Now we'll start throwing on the gas. Good, you got that turn figured out a lot better that time. Now we'll start pulling on the gas. Alright, and then we're going to slow it down. We're going to keep going into the pits this time by. So just come on down and we're going to go straight through the blue cone.
Okay. Wow, that was pretty intense.
It is, isn't it?
A little like kicking the pants when you get
Yeah,
down.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out and driving with
Oh,
us.
yeah. It's a cool thing you guys are doing here.
It's a blast.
I definitely will get out of your hot balls. Like it?
Yeah.
Take it home with you. Here you go.
Here's your seatbelt. Alrighty, what's your name?
Dan.
Dan? Tyler.
Tyler, nice to meet
Pleasure.
you.
Awesome. So, did you do the ride along, Dan?
I did not.
No worries. So very simple, Dan. When we get on track, it's all hand signals, right? lift at the yellow like he told you, brake at the red, turning in smooth at the orange cones. Okay, staying 3 feet away. It's like connect the dots.
Okay.
Foot on the brake. It's gonna say 1 auto in the center, right?
Yep.
All right, I'll tell you when we're clear to go. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, follow that orange McLaren. Yes, sir. Give it some gas. Don't worry about looking on the mirrors. All the mirrors.
Okay.
All the way out. Perfect. All right, just keep following that orange McLaren. We're gonna go straight onto the track, sir. Keep going. We're good. So just nice and slow down pit lane for me. Perfect. You excited?
Yeah, I drive a Camaro, 97 V6 Camaro, so this is quite an upgrade.
Okay, no worries. So yep, we're just gonna follow him onto the track here. Stay to the left here where that white line is. Stay on the inside here. There you go. Perfect. All right, so once you get on track here, it's all visual aid. So the first thing you're gonna be looking for is you see that orange turning cone.
Mm-hmm.
That's your bright turning cone here. Always wanna be looking ahead, eyes up down the track here. So to your left side here, you're gonna see that green apex cone. Like I said, it's like connect the dots. You just wanna be 3 feet away from each side here.
Okay.
Once you get out there, then you're gonna let the car drift all the way out to the right side. You're gonna track out because you wanna be on the side where the cones are at. That's
Okay.
the way you wanna be doing it. So your right cones, like I told you, those are gonna be your brakes. First off, don't worry about using too much. Just kind of get a feel for them. It's gonna be a little bit different than your Camaro, right?
Yes.
Here you go, no worries here. So you're gonna go all the way up to that orange turn in. You're gonna bring it over to your left now. Like I said, yep. To the apex here. If you do it right, you're gonna do it like a straight line through here. So you really don't have to turn the wheel too much through here. Then once you get to the second one, you're gonna bring it over to my right side here.
Okay.
You can give it some more gas, but you're fine. And then you're gonna go all the way up to that orange turn in, over to the green apex here. Now you want to stay in the center of the track here, Dan.
Okay.
And then don't worry about it, get the red cone. Obviously that's your brake cone we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to be looking for next is that bright orange cone on your left hand side. So you're gonna let the car drift all the way to the left here because at that orange turn in, you're gonna turn that wheel hard to the right. You're gonna get all the way over to that green apex cone on my right hand side here. There you go, all the way to the right here. There you go. Now you see where the brake cones are at. You see past the brake cones, you see that orange turning cone, right?
Yes.
There you go, perfect. You're gonna go all the way up. Now this is a double apex cone, all right? So a double apex turn. So you want to stay out wide, then you want to slowly turn because you want to get down to the second one.
Okay. I see.
Because if you turn in sharp, you're gonna be scrubbing speed.
Gotcha.
Give it some gas, Dan. You're fine, bud. You're good. You're doing great. Give it some gas. There you go. Give it some gas. There you go. Now we lift at the yellow, and then we're gonna turn in all the way to our left, all the way down to the white line. Give it some gas, but just kind of hold it right there. Give it some more gas. Like I said, when you get back on it, just don't stop on it. You want to roll into it nice and smooth. There you go. Don't worry about looking in your mirrors. You're fine. Give it gas all the way down. Bring it all the way to the right. Give it gas. Go all the way down. There you go. Keep going. Woo! Lift. Hard on the brakes. There you go. Stay closer to your cones. There you go. Good job.
Man.
A little bit. There you go. Now lift off. Now turn into the left. There you go. Now remember, you want to stay towards the edge of the grass here. You see where your cones are at?
Yes.
And a little bit of braking here. Get yourself all the way up to that turning cone. Now bring it down to the apex here on the left. Perfect. Bring it out to the right. And there you go. Over to the apex here. Now what we're going to do is when you get to that second green cone, I want you to come off this corner and stay all the way to the left-hand side, all the way off the gas. There you go. All the way over to the left, all the way to the left. There you go. Perfect. Keep it right about here. Yeah. Copy two. Keep it right about here. There you go. No worries here. Okay. You're fine, Dan. You're doing great. As long as you're having fun.
Yeah, I'm just nervous.
No worries. Just calm down. You'll be fine. But like I said, I'm here to talk you through the whole program. We're going to go all the way out. All the way to that turning cone. Next, hard to the right. Get it all the way down to the apex here. Just take a deep breath and you'll be fine. Yep, give it some gas, buddy. You're fine. A little bit of braking here. Now turn it down to the apex. And get down to the second. Back on the gas here. and back on the gas. Don't worry about where they're going. We got one more lap, okay? And lift. Work it all the way down to that white line. There you go. Good job here. Keep right along the white line. And start rolling back on the gas. Give it gas. Go, 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 Dan. All the way down. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now lift. Hard on the line. Hard. There you go. How's that feel?
That is a thrill.
Now turn it. You're doing great, Dan. There you go. Remember, you want to stay where the edge of the grass is. There you go. Perfect. Get yourself lined up. Go all the way up to that bright orange turning cone. There you go. Now work it all the way nice and smooth. Get it down to the apex here. Now start squeezing back on that gas. Give it gas, Dan. You're fine. You've got this down now. Give it some gas. There you go. There you go. A little bit of braking here. Always want to brake in a straight line. Now lift. Now we turn. There you go. Good job here. Starting to feel more comfortable now?
A little bit, yeah.
Perfect. You're doing a fantastic job, Dan. Over to my right side here. There you go. Like I said, just connect the dots. Always look ahead. You're doing great. Go all the way up. Now we're going to turn into our left. Perfect here. Yep, we're going to stay in the center of the track like how we've been doing. Perfect. Yep, like I said, you're looking ahead. You know your next turn-in point's going to be on your left. Getting it all the way to the left-hand side here. There you go. Now we're going to be turning hard to the right. Getting it all the way down to that green apex. Hugging the inside here to my right. Give us some more gas here, Dan. There you go. And there you go. Perfect. Like I said, stay wide. There you go, down to the second apex cone. Now what we're going to do, Dan, as we come off this corner here, we're going to be hugging the inside line here nice and slow. Because you see where the dotted white line is up ahead?
Yes.
We're going to be jumping onto the apron as we head back in where the blue cones are down.
Okay.
Yep, just to your left now. Yep, yes sir. So how was that?
Man, that was something.
You did a good job out there.
Thank you. I'm scared out of my pants, but
No, like I said, once you got a feel for it, you loosened up, you felt a lot more comfortable.
yes, I did.
Awesome.
I did. Felt like I was white knuckling the steering wheel. Holy cow. Just like Bill here, I had two people pass me. I was paying attention to the track, and the guy took his hand and was like moving the steering wheel. I was like, what are you doing? I'm supposed to be driving this thing. And I didn't realize what he was doing was having somebody pass me.
He didn't tell you?
I didn't hear anything. He may have said something, but I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, the guy was like, my instructor's basically leaning across the console and just like yelling in my ear, all right, we're going to slow down here, we're going to turn, we're going to let this guy pass.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what was happening, because they tell you, they say don't look in your mirrors, keep your eye on the road. And of course with that training thing that they just did in there, they told us how much cones cost if you hit them, how much
Not the cone cost. It costs $500 if you hit a cone.
Right.
To inspect the car.
if you get off the road or hit a cone, just to pull the wheel off and inspect it and clean is $500. And of course you're going to pay what, a $5,000 deductible or something. So I've got all this going through my brain while I'm trying not to, hit anything.
I'll definitely say self-preservation kicked in a couple times, taking some of these turns.
Yeah.
Quick. I could tell the instructor was like, yeah, give some gas, give us some
Yeah, he
gas.
told me a couple times, give it gas. I'm like, I don't want to yet. I'm not ready. I will say that this would have to be an experience that now that we've done it, I would say the next 2, maybe 3 times, if we came back to do this again,
We'll do it again.
would, you'd go in here and you'd be like, oh, I got this. And I'd push it a lot harder. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little intimidated. I don't have a $5,000 deductible. Pretty sweet, man. The only thing I wish is that it was longer. I know they can't let you just get out here and race as many laps as you want or
I got to
anything.
my third lap, and that's when I put it to the floor.
Yeah, I did
I was
too.
like, I got one more, I'm going to do it.
When I got down to the straightaway right here, that's when I floored it. And man, nothing beats that engine tone.
The Ferraris have a really awesome sound. They really do.
Really slick. This Chevy SS is a ride-along, so you pay a little extra and you can do 3 laps and get instruction before you actually go into one of the cars there. So you get to see the track. Honestly, it'd be worth it to do it, because not being familiar with race courses and stuff other than playing like Gran Turismo or something, you know, you got all these cones. There's so much to see, pay attention to. That's what I drove. That's awesome. There's so much to see and pay attention to while you're behind the wheel, and you're trying not to wreck the thing. So again, this is,
Yeah, there's a lot to process while you're doing it. I can see if you're just 100% confident and comfortable with the track, I can see how you can loosen up and just give it the beans.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
like on lap number 3, I was a lot looser. But I will say,
It was a McLaren.
yeah, that's what I drove. 14. My idea of how to take the turn and when to hit the gas and stuff wasn't what the instructor was telling me. I wanted to hit the gas at a certain point, and he would say, wait, and then said, okay, now hit it. And I'm thinking, I would have hit the gas sooner than that, but if you're driving much faster, you'd have to wait to accelerate, wait till your wheels a little bit more straight and whatnot. So I found out pretty quick that I'm not a race car driver.
Not yet, at least.
Did you hit your head getting in?
Yeah, I totally
I did.
did.
I clocked it.
And the guy had to adjust the seat forward and kept reclining back so I could not have my head torqued too bad.
Yeah, my head was hitting the ceiling the whole time.
There's so much to look at. There's all these walls and guardrails and cones and stuff, and I'm trying to listen to the instructor, and I was taking the corners a little too sharp. I was kind of attacking him too long.
Yeah.
He said you got to go deeper, try to go deeper into the corner, and then really kind of find the apex. I just really wasn't doing the first couple laps. Lap number 3, he was telling me that I was doing much better at it. I just can honestly say that I put the pedal all the way to the floor in the Lamborghini. That's pretty intense. That was awesome. It's a cool racetrack.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Think that Lamborghini's got a cherry bomb on it?
Last pack. Man, look at that thing.
Wish I had deep pockets because I want to go again.
Yeah, this would be an experience that you'd have to come back and do over and over again.
Especially if this is the first time you've ever done it, then the first go around of this was eye-opening, really
Overwhelming.
and then I could see getting more, obviously like with anything, get more seat time, you'll get better at it.
Well, they also said too that doing your research before you show up, like on their website, you can look at the tracks. They have a video of a dashboard cam showing you what the track looks like and where the apex is and the cones and all that stuff. You know, had I researched that a little bit more, I mean, I watched the video, but I mean, I didn't retain a whole lot.
Well, I watched it quite a bit, and it was definitely helpful.
So I would say he's a lot more experienced at it than I was. Your experience really depends on how much you put into it before you get here. If you want to spend the extra money to get a ride along, I'm sure that would help. But if you're going to do this, I should have done it. I should have studied the track just a little bit more before I showed up.
It's over quick.
Man, I'm telling you, the thrill of gripping that steering wheel and putting your foot to the floor and hearing that engine roar, that was awesome.
Sitting in the Ferrari, touching a Lamborghini and all that, that's a pretty cool.
Pretty sweet experience.
Yeah, I did when I got on my back straight.
Wish I could have drove that around the track. All right, well, there you have it. That is our fun white knuckle action pack thrill ride adventure at the Worldwide Technology Racetrack with the Xtreme Xperience. Man, talk about a blast. It was intense, and big thanks to Thrill Billy for inviting me to come along. It was quite an adventure, and one I'll not soon forget. So it was a lot of fun. Thanks, bro, for the experience, and thanks for watching. God bless. Be sure and hit that like switch on your way out. We'll see you next time. So I got this rash